Welcome to the 45th Lansing Chamber of Commerce Good Neighbor Parade. I'm Barry Bergstrom, President of the Chamber, and this is Renée, Dr. Renée Hale, Executive Director. We're seeing the NAS squads coming and the danger vehicle for the danger program in Lansing.
Now approaching is the Lansing Memorial Color Guard. Lansing Veterans Memorial Honor Guard is responsible for conducting ceremonies at the Lansing Memorial. They are celebrating their 20th year as an organized honor guard and have been participating in the Good Neighbor Parade for just as long.
Coming up after the Lansing Color Guard is the American Legion Edward Schultz Post 697. It was organized in 1928 after World War I. They're very active in the community.
We're so thankful for the Girl Scouts. Today, they're celebrating 100 years, and we have several of them carrying the Lansing Area Chamber of Commerce Good Neighbor Day Parade banner. Thank you.
And Renee, as we can both tell, it's the Lansing Fire Department, meeting our emergency needs in Lansing of all of the citizens. And it also has a number of public education fire safety programs and classes available.
Well, those fire trucks are just beautiful, aren't they? We don't often get an opportunity to see the fire trucks unless there's a fire, so this is exciting to see them all at once.
It always gives me the chills to see the incredible fire department and vehicles that we have. Wow, what a truck that is.
That'll help you get into the skyscrapers. See, it's got the thing that raises up.
Next is the dive rescue vehicle.
Can get you out.
This is our neighbors from Thornton, Illinois. East Hazelcrest. Our neighbors from South Holland. Linwood, Illinois.
And here comes Munster as well, and I see they have Elmo on the front of their truck. Following right behind is Lansing Public Works. Residents can reach the Department of Public Works by calling 895-7190 between the hours of 7 to 3 p.m. and that's Monday through Friday. They're always at your service to help out here in Lansing with all kinds of cleanup and just helping us keep our village looking great. They have a lot of really neat vehicles here today, vehicles that do different jobs. I've always wanted to drive the street sweeper, Barry.
Yep. And I believe this is used for clearing out the sewers. And what would Public Works be without a front end loader for digging up when it's necessary? Next is the Lansing Village elected officials, including Norm Abbott, trustees Julie Butler, Tony DeLaurentis, Terry Kaptine, Dan Lysinga, Mike Scribina, and Michael Stoll, chamber members, obviously, since 1977. Comes Terry floating us with candy here.
Following behind our mayor and trustees is our Lansing Village Clerk, Patty Item. Patty Item, Lansing Village Clerk, is bringing a 1967 Mustang today. And reminder to you that you can purchase your 2012 vehicle stickers and pet licenses through the mail. See your applications for more information and make sure you get those in on time. Also, chamber member since 1977. Thanks to our Lansing Village Clerk, Patty Item.
Coming up, Renee, is the Landoak Park District, accompanied by several of the commissioners and the director, John Wilson. It's been in effect since 1949. 25 parks with over 180 acres, plus the Pensy Greenway, just going right past us here in Lansing, the Eisenhower Center, as well as Landoak Park District and others. And they obviously offer all programs to satisfy our community members.
Great, and following up from the Park District is the Lansing Public Library. Yay, Lansing Public Library wants you to think of them as an extension of your own home. They agree there's no place like home, and you can use many of the library resources from the comfort of your own home. They're chamber members since 1995.
And they're featuring pictures of the old Lansing Library and the new Lansing Library just refinished. And Renee, in June, they're going to have their grand reopening.
Very good. Grand reopening in June. Go Lansing Public Library.
And block party as well. Next is the Landoak Park Foundation, which is fundraising for the Park District. This year, cruise nights, which they sponsor, will be held June 16th, July 21st, August 18th on Ridge Road. Come and join the fun. It's a great evening for everyone. And they'll also be having a cruise night on October 13th in downtown Lansing with the Fest. This is, by the way, honored after Denny Flanagan, who started the cruise nights on Ridge.
Next up is the Lansing Lions. The Lansing Lions are proud of their record of service, fully realizing that many opportunities for service do lie ahead. They pledge their continuing dedication and service to the community of Lansing. The Lansing Chamber would like to thank the Lansing Lions today for cooking our hot dogs and donating drinks at Landoak Park after the parade. Chamber members since 2010.
Thornton Township, our organization for our township, Frank M. Zuccarelli, supervisor, and they have a wonderful float with a number of people there from Thornton Township, which was established in 1850.
State Senator Donnie Trotter has served in the Senate since 1993. He's one of the longest serving senators in Springfield, actually. Trotter has built a commendable record on health care and public health issues. He was one of the key leaders in helping to create the state's Kid Care program, which is designed to provide health insurance for low-income children.
Next, we have a big float and entry from the Lansing Girl Scouts. They've been going strong in Lansing for 74 years. Their goal is that all girls should feel at home in Girl Scouting. The house is made of over 900 boxes of empty Girl Scout cookies. Isn't that? Wow.
I wonder who ate all those cookies, Barry.
Yes. The organization includes the Daisies, Brownies, Juniors, Cadets, Seniors, and Ambassadors, representing all 6 levels of Girl Scouting here today. I understand there's, over 60 people here in the parade from them. Chairman Jan Backel and co-chairman Betty Hale. Gina Aguilar is the New York Lake representative in Lansing as director for the chamber and leads the Daisy group with Kathy Tolney. They want to give a special thanks to Rose Cartage for use of their truck.
Coming up on the heels of the Girl Scouts, we have the Thornton Fractional South High School Marching Band. The TF South Marching Band was ranked 6th in the nation at the Youth in Music Band Championships in October 2011. They received 17 first place awards from August 2011 to October 2011 in various marching competitions. Our Winter Guard was ranked 4th in the state of Illinois for their Winter Color Guard performance, and the percussion ensembles received superior ratings at the State of Illinois Festival this past March. They've been chamber members since 1983. Thornton Fractional South High School Marching Band, we're proud of you.
worked hard, you can see on their marching, haven't they, Renee?
Yes. Following up behind the band, we have Thornton Fractional South High School activities. This is the Thornton Fractional South High School float, with students representing the different sports and clubs offered at the high school. And actually, they're bringing with them today a special bus, Home of the Rebels. They've been chamber members since 1983. I see some on skates and skateboards. They're using all modes of transportation out there. Go Rebels!
Hey! Our next entry is from LARC, Lansing Association of Retired Citizens. LARC has been serving adults with developmental disabilities for over 50 years with many, many clients. LARC wants to thank, of course, First National Bank of Lansing in Illinois for partnering with them again to provide the float and assisting them. They've been a chamber member since 1987, and they help deliver your little yellow directories.
We have Lansing Sports Shop. The family-owned Lansing Sports Shop opened in 1954. The Lansing Sports Shop provides great service and high-quality apparel and equipment for all your athletic needs. Your total satisfaction is their goal. They're chamber members since 1986. Still in tag sports, we have beautiful cars and vehicles coming along, showing some of the apparel, some of the offerings from Lansing Sports Shop.
They can meet all of your apparel and sports equipment needs.
They also do designing, screen printing, embroidery. They're really full service and they do everything right there on the spot.
Hey.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony. Next is an exciting entry for this year. It's the Lansing Autumn Fest. The Lansing Autumn Fest, of the first of its kind this year, will take place in downtown Lansing, right in the area where we're at, on Friday, October 12th through Sunday, October 14th. Planned events include a car show, craft and art exhibits, many food vendors, bingo activities for all volunteers are needed. Contact Pat Lett. And you can see the Chamber of Commerce, Chamber of Lansing website for more information.
All right, we've got the Lansing Copper Muggers Club coming by now. Lansing Copper Muggers was established in 1968 as a community service club to sponsor fundraising events in Lansing for the help and betterment of the community and the citizens. No service task is too hard when applied to serving Lansing. 50 members strong and they're chamber members since 1982.
One of the things they do for us, Renee, is to help bring us the Christmas with Santa Claus breakfast. And they serve all the pancakes and make them all and provide a great service for many organizations. And there's Lenny from Lenny Q's.
All right, Lenny Q's.
It's family owned and operated. Provides for all your carry-out and catering needs for up to 500 people. And they're thanking everyone for helping celebrate their third year in business. And they also have a store over in Thornton now. They've been a chamber member since 2009 when they opened, of course.
Up next we have Fashionette.
Her name is Emily.
That's right. What you doing?
Lansing Fashionette has participated in the parade since its very first year, 45 years ago. Calumet clowns that are on the float, Opie and Dopey, are always a winner. And it's a hometown parade with just a place for a lot of fun and fellows. There's no place like the hometown of Lansing. Jackie Protzman has been owner of Lansing Fashionette for over 58 years and is former president of the Lansing Chamber and the very first Athena Award winner.
All right, coming up now, we have the Lansing Old Timers. Lansing Old Timers have been serving the youth of Lansing for over 60 years, providing a variety of sports. For more information, you can go to their website, www.lansingoldtimers.com. The trucking services today provided by Dan Gianoli at EFE and Eric King at EK Express.
Here comes
the EK Express truck.
Sponsoring volleyball and Little League as well as pom-poms, cheerleading, football, all brought to you by the Lansing Old Timers. Next coming up is the Lansing Business Women's Association.
The mission of the Lansing Business Women's Association is to bring together business women and to provide opportunities for them to enrich themselves and others professionally through leadership, education, and networking support. LBWA is a nonprofit support organization for women who are business owners or women in managerial positions who work or live in Lansing. They're chamber members since 1986.
American Cancer Society. Join them all for the Relay for Life, which is on June 23rd from 1 p.m. to 6 a.m. On June 24th at the football field in Thornton Fractional North High School. Be there for the American Cancer Relay for Life of the Calumet area. Join them to fight against cancer.
Welcome to Providence Bank. Providence Bank offers good service, stewardship, and security. We now also offer trust services. We'd love for you to stop in and say hi. They're chamber members since 2012. Welcome to the chamber, Providence Bank.
Chicago Laser and Computer Services, our next float, and what a wonderful float they've got with the Christmas tree and Santa and the Christmas dinner and fireplace. There's no place like home for the holidays, and there's no place like Chicago Laser and Computer Service for quality service and supplies for your computer, laptop, printer, or fax. Since 1989, they've been the best buy for customer service in Lansing and the surrounding areas.
Coming up is St. Anne Church and School. St. Anne is now accepting applications for preschool through 8th grade. You can call them at 895-1661 for further information. They're chamber members since 2010, very active in the community. Welcome, St. Anne Parish School. Oh, and I see some cute little doggies that have come along too. Well, there's no place like home without your pets, right, Barry?
That's correct.
Barry, some of these floats are amazing. You see
Yes,
all of the creativity that's gone into
Yes.
the building of these floats.
And all centered around our theme of there's no place like home.
I love to see the way everybody took that theme and really personalized it.
Next is Bessie Shirt Lettering. Bessie Shirt Lettering provides custom screen printing and embroidery services. As you can see from their group, they're honoring our troops and want us to support them and pray for their safe return, because there's no place like Lansing for home. God bless our troops. They've been a chamber member since 1985. They've got a van with the Military Order of the Purple Heart, which is a traveling Illinois War Memorial.
Advanced Realty Group is next. Advanced Realty Group is located in the heart of downtown Lansing. They're here to serve all your real estate needs, from commercial, residential, rentals, and short sales. They can help. They're chamber members since 2008. Bethel Christian Reformed Church. There's no place like home for fun at Vacation Bible School. So come on out this year for VBS at Bethel Christian Reformed Church.
June 18th to June 22nd, from 9 until noon.
Their theme is, there's no place like God's home.
Next is Hooters Restaurant. Here come the famous Hooter girls. Please stop by Hooters in Lansing for wings. They're absolutely famous for their wings, and they've been a chamber member since 1998. Thank you, Hooter girls.
Next is Schroeder Lauer Funeral Home. This is a 1964 ambulance hearse used by funeral homes to transport the sick prior to the time when we had paramedics. Schroeder Lauer Funeral Home has been in business since 1941, and they're chamber members since 1984.
Our next entry is one of our own schools here in Lansing, Lester Crawl Primary Center. It's the mission of Lester Crawl to provide early learners a strong foundation for positive educational experiences. and they've been a chamber member since 2007. And we salute the school for providing great education for our young children.
Barry, they've chosen to use the Wizard of Oz theme
Yes.
for There's No Place Like Home. Following up Lester Crawl is Revis School. Well, the construction tornado has hit Revis. That's right, the students are watching the new foundation being poured to extend the learning and abilities of Lansing's finest students. Our home is under construction, but we are excited to see the progress already. They're chamber members since 2007.
Our next group, Renee, is a really proud group here in Lansing, Oakland School, and they absolutely love their new school on the west side of Lansing. They want to thank the residents, school board members, and Superintendent Heiberger. They also want to thank the parents and students for being involved in Parents and Students Teacher Association. And they've also picked up on the theme of the Wizard of Oz.
Barry, I see all the characters up there. How about you?
Yes.
See them all? Land of the Good Witch, I see the Wizard and Dorothy.
And the Tin Man.
And the Lion.
Lion.
Wicked Witch of the West.
Wonderful float. A lot of creativity and effort. And we appreciate it. Thank you.
Coming up is Coolidge Elementary School, also in District 158. Coolidge School theme this year is baseball. There's no place like Coolidge, where our theme focuses on the 3 bases of District 158 educational goals. Putting the children first, our 2 main curriculums, Every Math and Reading Street. And be safe, be respectful, be responsible. They're chamber members since 2007. Coolidge School, we're proud of you. Following up Coolidge School is Subway. Subway is still home of the footlong sandwich. They're chamber members since 1994. Welcome, Subway.
Advance Auto Parts in Lansing. This is a 1979 custom Corvette built by Russ Boersma. All the parts you see in the car can be purchased at Lansing Advance Auto Parts. Service is their best part.
And following up closely, Knights of Columbus. The Knights of Columbus Council, 3540 right here in Lansing, helps communities and churches. And they're chamber members since 2010. And I just love it. I can even see them in their costumes, Barry, the Knights of Columbus. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. As you can hear, coming, we've got the Ileana Christian High School Marching Band. The band is award-winning. They have taken first place in their division for the past 10 years at the Super State Festival held at the University of Illinois. They became members again this year. Thank you for joining. What a great sound, Renee.
Sounds wonderful. Not only that, but they're following up beautiful marching band music with an awesome flag corps. You can see the flag corps and the beautiful flags twirling. Following up the Ileana Christian High School Marching Band is Ted's Feed Store. Ted's Feed Store has been our home in Lansing since 1947. Yeah, they've been here that long, Barry.
Yes.
And you know they expanded this year. They have a bigger store now, lots more things in there, and wonderful services they offer too. They're family owned, and they have over 60 years of pet and wildlife experience. And they have a friendly and knowledgeable staff. If you go in there and ask questions about your pets or their nutritional needs and other things like that, they'll answer your questions. They really know what they're talking about. They've been chamber members since 1995.
Next is Trinity Lutheran Church and School. It's been a loving, caring and organization and church serving the people of Lansing for over 148 years. There's no place like Trinity. Come, let us be your home. I'm pleased to be a member there and see a lot of friendly, welcome faces.
And Barry, Barry, they've taken the There's No Place Like Home theme a bit higher, should I say, because they're saying heaven is my home. They've got the pearly gates for us there. They've got some happy angels dancing to greet us. Thank you, Trinity. The First Reformed Church of Lansing, right down the road here on Ridge Road. They're asking you to come join their family and be right at home at First Reformed Church.
Ridgeway Chevrolet, which was started by John Van Ramshorst over 83 years ago. They have 4 generations serving Lansing. They've been they're going to be drawing a winning car, which you see on the street for the Lansing Autumn Fest. They've been a chamber member since 1990, Renee, and they always treat their customers fairly and honestly.
The Hammond Tech High School Tigers, welcome. The Hammond Tech Parade Float is a gift to the memory of our favorite school. Hammond Technical Vocational High School is now the Hammond Area Center Career Center on Soul Street, which was opened from 1919 to 1982. Our parade float indicates to all that the school made a big difference in many people's lives. Dedicated teaching staff. If there's to be a new high school in Hammond, let's name it Hammond Technical Vocational High School.
Next is, we see the Associates of Great Lakes Bank, and they're pleased to sponsor events like the Good Neighbor Parade and to help make Lansing a better place to live and shop in. Is one of the first banks in the United States to form an employee stock ownership plan. They've been members since 2002, and I'm pleased to say that one of our directors, Laura Rubarth, is on the parade
yes, and
float.
As a matter of fact, Laura's our treasurer, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that Wicked Witch of the West feet were sticking out of the bottom of that house. Did
Yes.
you see that? Yes. Following up is ABC Medical Services. ABC Medical Services makes healthy living safe and easy for you at home. They've been a chamber member since 2010.
You can get canes, braces, walkers, beds, belts, all sorts of equipment that you need for the home. Lansing Auto. There's no place like Lansing Auto, your hometown full-service mechanical and collision repair center. They also sell quality used cars and provide, what's important is a 24-hour towing service. They've been a member since 2002, and they've got their flatbed decorated with home and landscaping.
I think I see that Wicked Witch there too. If I'm
and-
not mistaken, she's also bit the dust there. Am I right, Ron?
Yes. Ron is the Tin Man,
And we want to
owner
thank
of Lansing
Auto for providing us some transportation needs today during the parade preparations. Coming up is Preferred Window and Door. Welcome, Preferred Window and Door. They've been servicing the Lansing community for over 17 years. And because there's no place like home, let their experienced technicians and installers help to make the most of your home. I have to point out there's a guy riding a really tall bicycle there, Barry. What do you think?
I don't think I would attempt it. It looks pretty complicated to me.
If you took a fall like that, sure would be no place like home. I think that may be where you'd have
Yeah.
to stay for a while if you fell off that.
Next is Carmine Vision Center on Ridge Road and Burnham Avenue. It's been proudly serving Lansing for over 35 years. They offer eye exams for all ages. And the owner of that's Terry Carmine.
Coming up next, First United Methodist Church. First United Methodist Church has been at home in Lansing for 118 years, with many more to come. Hi, Pastor Barb. Everyone is invited to join us for worship and our many dinners and events. They've been a chamber member since 2010.
They've got a wonderful picture of their church there on the outside of the float. Next is the Lansing Swim Organization. It's home for youth ages 5 to 18 for any children that love to swim. It's a competitive swim club for the novices as well as experienced children.
Here comes Park Service Station. What you're seeing here is a Chevy flatbed tow truck with a classic Corvette. They've been chamber members since 1990. You need to visit Park Service Station for quality care of your vehicles and just an all-around good time. They're great people down there. Come and visit Park Service.
The PASS Pregnancy Care Center. PASS offers many services to women facing unplanned pregnancies. And for more information, you can call 614-9777.
Next up is New Hope Church. We welcome everyone to make New Hope Church their worship home. There's no place like home, but there's no home like that which is found in Jesus Christ. They're chamber members since 2010. Welcome, New Hope Church.
Next is wireless connections. Wireless Connection is a Boost as well as a Virgin Mobile dealer located in Lansing and chamber member since last year. They're on 3320 Ridge Road.
Looks like they have several vehicles here, so we can get a good look at some of the Boost information and everything that Wireless Connection has to offer. Next up is Beggar's Pizza. They've been proudly serving the Lansing community for over 15 years. Beggar's Pizza is grateful to have had so many loyal customers for such an extended period of time. They've been chamber members since 1996.
And they're carrying out the Wizard of Oz theme as well. There's Dorothy in front and Tin Man.
You know, Beggar's Pizza is in that really neat building on Ridge Road that has the enormous organ. And if you go in there certain nights of the week, you can hear somebody play that organ.
Right.
It's quite interesting.
In the old Lands Theater. Next for all family fun comes Ronald McDonald from McDonald's, and I don't think anything needs to be said about that. Everybody knows they're located on Torrance Avenue near the Expressway at 178th. And there's Happy Ronald.
Happy Good Neighbor Day Parade here in Lansing, Illinois.
Loyal Order of Moose. The Loyal Order helps people in need. Moose Heart in Aurora helps children, and Moose Haven helps the elderly.
Number 51, the Art Studio. All right. Home is where the art is. Thank you, Art Studio. The Art Studio is a new business in Lansing, offering art classes, workshops, private instruction, summer camps, and art parties. They're chamber members since just a few weeks ago. Welcome, Art Studio.
Grace Reformed Church, which is the church next to the Lansing Library. They'd like to invite all the kids 4 years old through 6th grade to their Sunrise National Park Vacation Bible School. It's going to be held, Renee, on June 25th through June 29th.
It's great. We have a lot of vacation Bible schools going
Yes,
on.
it is.
It's great. The Lansing Junior Women's Club is a service organization that was formed in 1948. The club strives to better the community by helping with various activities. They sponsor the annual Veterans Appreciation Dinner, which is usually held in April, and they sponsor a 5K walkathon for a park bench by the Martini Tree. Thank you, Lansing Junior Women.
Next is First Baptist Church of Lansing, 3440 178th Street. First Baptist is proud to be part of the Lansing community. It's located across from Coolidge School, as you know, and it's here to connect with you, Lansing citizens. Their vehicle says, "Home starts here at First Baptist Church of Lansing."
The Wounded Warrior Project is coming up here. The Calumet Detachment of the Marine Corps League is driving their 6BY troop transport in their Vietnam-era Jeep. The Calumet Detachment is in attendance to support the Lance Corporal Philip Martini Memorial Foundation. The event is called the Lance Corporal Philip Martini Memorial, which will be held on July 14th, 2012 at J.J. Kelly's in Lansing. The festivities will start at 3 o'clock, and they include a variety of bands, a barbecue, a pig roast, and much more than that. The Martini family has decided that all proceeds from this event will be donated to the Wounded Warrior Fund and the Heart of the Marine Fund. We have the Frampke family marching in the parade today, and their son, Colin, who is currently serving in the United States Marine Corps.
Thank you.
Welcome, Wounded Warrior Project.
And please support the fund because they do a lot of good for a lot of service people. Next band is the Heritage Middle School Band. It's performing This Land Is Your Land. It's obviously in District 171 on the south end of Lansing, and serves a number of residents and students. They've been chamber members since this year of 2012.
Next is Gordon Food Service. Do you want to be a wizard at your next party? Then you can stop at Gordon Food Service because there's no place like home there. They'll help you get everything you need together for your home party.
Our next group is the one of our service clubs in Lansing, the Kiwanis Club of Lansing. For membership in the organization, you can contact Harry Morton at 862-8583. That's 862-8583. They've been members since 2001.
Here comes Living Word Church, Barry.
And
Follow the yellow.
They've got a group. Yeah.
They do have a great group, and they want you to follow that yellow brick road all the way to their yellow brick church. And then you're home at Living Word Church in Lansing.
They've got a beautiful picture of their church on the side, as well as the yellow brick road leading to faith in God. I always enjoy the next entry, Renée, that's coming up, which is the South Lake County Agricultural Historical Society. They always have a number of antique power vehicles and tractors from all different era. Their big fairground show is July 13th, 14th, and 15th at the Crown Point or Lake County Fairgrounds. It's a real education to see all of these antique farm equipment. And one of the last ones coming up, which you can hear, is the steam engine powered locomotive. And that's a beauty.
That's really old, and I can't imagine having to make a living farming with that and getting stuck in the mud. But I tell you what, we have a great heritage, and right here in the area, just plenty of people who really put their time in on farms and help to build what we know today is a great place to live, work, and play right here in Lansing.
Yeah, a great deal of Lansing, as many people know, was really a great amount of onion fields and farmland.
That's right. Coming up is Culver's of Lansing, located at the north end of Lansing on Torrance and 170th. And Culver's is coming out in a beautiful antique car today, a great follow-up to our antique farm equipment.
Our next entry and group is Toy-Con Toy Shows. Toy-Con is a collectible toy show celebrating 20 years of toy shows. And the next toy show is in the Bridgeview Community Center. Thank you.
Next up, Ridge Animal Clinic. Ridge Animal Clinic's been serving the area since 1969, specializing in laser technology for all surgeries and alternative therapies. Their veterinarians have over 50 years combined experience. From regular pet exams to major surgery and everything in between, our veterinarians are knowledgeable and caring and will treat your pet like their own. Call the caring and knowledgeable staff at Ridge Animal Clinic to set up an appointment. They've been a chamber member since 2002.
And riding on the float, holding that one of the pink dogs, is Dr. Carrie Kitsalis, also our Vice President of the Lansing Chamber.
Walt's Food Center is family-owned and operated since 1937 with over 7 locations to serve you. We're celebrating 75 years this year. Locations are in South Holland, Homewood, Tinley Park, Crete, Frankfort, Beecher, and Dyer, Indiana.
Permaseal is a local asphalt company proudly serving the area for 30 years. and they take care of asphalt maintenance as well as any problems, I believe, with your foundations. They want to bless the USA and say thanks to our servicemen and women.
Next is Pickups Bar with a beautiful classic car. They're located in Fort Heights, right on Torrance Avenue.
They're doing excavating, wrecking, and asphalt painting. U.S. Cellular right here in Lansing.
Thank you, Renée. Thank you.
Thank you. Looks like we have some Wizard of Oz characters that are really
Yes.
getting into spirit out there. I see a Tin Man that's dancing
Doing
like
some
crazy.
drive, yes.
Go, Tin Man.
Now, is that a Tin Man or a Tin Woman?
I think that's a Tin Woman. Next up is Baker's Square, restaurant and pies. You really need to come into Baker's Square and experience the pie. That's what they're famous for. They're located right here on Ridge Road in Lansing.
And that's where I had my late lunch, late breakfast this morning before I came to the parade.
Very good, Barry.
Napleton River Oaks Chrysler Jeep Dodge, located on Torrance Avenue. They've been chamber members since 2011.
Followed by the Lansing Assembly of God. There's no place like home at Lansing Assembly of God Church, which also, in case you didn't know, the Lansing Community Pantry also calls that home. Ileana Bunk Beds, new business here in Lansing. Hello, everybody. They manufacture bunk beds, loft beds, youth and children's furniture, and all manufacturing's done right here in Lansing. They're chamber members just recently, 2012.
First Christian Church of Lansing, located on 2921 Ridge Road. They want to share the love of Christ through their many activities, including men ministry, women's and youth ministry, also with Bible study and worship services on Sunday mornings, along with their hometown vacation Bible school.
Looks to me like they also have something going on with motorcycles, Barry, because they have quite a few here. And it looks like they're really enjoying them.
And they're all flying American flags and American hats.
Well, there's no place like home. Next up is Smart Move Heating and Cooling. They've been a chamber member since 2011. They can provide your home with all of its heating and cooling needs.
Next is Twisted Graphics from Crown Point. It's your one-stop shop, say that 10 times, for all of your promotional items, specialty items, decals, vehicle painting, lettering, and more. And they can be contacted through their website for your next apparel or graphic project.
Coming up is Walmart. Walmart store number 2817. It's where you can save money and live better. They just became chamber members in 2012. Welcome, Walmart. Hi, Justin. You know, Barry, it's really great when you know people in your community and you can call them by name.
Yes, it is.
It is. It's wonderful.
Lansing Church of Christ, located 172nd in Wentworth Avenue. It's a non-denominational religious ministry that demonstrates the love and compassion of Christ. Its primary focus is to bring salvation to those who have a desire to seek the Lord and make heaven their home.
Following up the Lansing Church of Christ, the Windmill Acres Garden Center. Windmill Acres is a garden center located in Beecher, Illinois. They carry a variety of plants, including flowers, shrubs, perennials, and vegetables. And they also have a gift shop and a petting zoo, which I didn't know they had the petting zoo. And they're licensed dealers for Play Nation swing sets. So for a real experience, take a drive out to Beecher, go to Windmill Acres, go to the petting zoo, take in everything that they have to offer down there.
And pick up your plants.
And pick up your plants while you're there. Van Drunen Heating. Looks like there's no place like home, like on that couch right there. Welcome, Van Drunen Heating. They've been servicing the Lansing area homes here for over 40 years.
And they've got a huge air conditioner on the back to keeping them real nice and cool on this nice sunny day. My Little Sarah. They're bringing out the princess in every girl, encouraging self-esteem and confidence through mentoring, etiquette lessons, good manners, and positive image. They've been a member since this year, and they're all dressed out in pink, as pretty as can be. Eagle Express Lines, this big truck you see coming through, is our wonderful mail delivery truck. Eagle Express Lines is located in South Holland. They're proud carriers of the United States Mail. They've been hauling our mail in and out of the Lansing Post Office for many years. They're the second biggest mail hauler in the United States. That's something that I'm sure people did not know, Renee.
St. John Lutheran Church and School is up next. You can feel the warmth, comfort, and love of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Join our home, St. John Lutheran Church and School.
And St. John's is located at 181st and Wentworth Avenue, just north of the Walgreens. And they have a replica of an old town church.
You know, Barry, everybody pitches in on parade day and really helps out, and St. John really did too. They're always offering us their parking lot to help stage for the parade, and that's very kind, and just all of us working together to make the day great.
Coming up in the parade is Van Kalker Farms. When you fill your yard with plants from Van Kalker Farms and greenhouses, you will say there's no place like your home. Visit their family-owned greenhouse for all of your flowers this spring. They've got a tractor pulling a beautiful array of flowers from their garden center and greenhouse. They're located on Joe Orr Road in Chicago Heights.
Coming up next is Dancing Around Dance Studio. Dancing Around Dance Studio offers classes from the age of 3 to adult with ballet, jazz, tap, pom-poms, and tumbling. Dancing Around Dance Studio.
Our next entry comes from Overdoors of Illinois, located in Homewood, Illinois, our neighbors. Overdoors of Illinois is your neighborhood door company in service since 1954. Their motto is, "You sell the best and they service the rest." Pretty catchy.
That is pretty catchy. Up next, Linwood Skating Rink and Miniature Golf. Trade in those ruby slippers for a pair of roller skates. Come have fun during our open skate sessions, birthday parties, private parties, lessons, or play a round of miniature golf. Linwood Skating Rink and Miniature Golf.
And here we have all the skaters.
That looks like so much fun, especially with the music, you know, skating to the music.
Anybody that can see the next vehicle knows this has to be Easy Way Cab Service, located in Linwood. It's the full-line taxi cab for shopping, casinos, doctor's appointments, hospital visits. Frequent Traveler Club and corporate accounts are welcome. You can call 758-3399 for more information.
They just became chamber members, Barry, in 2012, and we're really glad to have them. I believe they're the first taxi company to be chamber members here in the Lansing Area Chamber.
Yes.
And providing that service here in the community, much needed service. Next is the Thorn Creek Summer Day Camp. They're going to organize many exciting events this summer for young people entering first grade through high school. You can call 782-5055 for further information. Thorn Creek Summer Day Camp.
And of course, it's the Wizard of Oz theme and all of the characters on the float.
And bringing up the end of our parade is the Sun Arrow helicopter, something that everyone always loves to see. What a great finish to the parade. Sun Arrow helicopters located at the Lansing Municipal Airport. And I see that the helicopter even has some pilots there, Barry.
Yes, pilot and co-pilot there.
Part of the Experimental Aircraft Association Chapter 260 at the Lansing Airport.
Well, that's a nice helicopter there. we're
Well-
lucky to have a helicopter service in Lansing as well.
Well, Barry, I think that just about finishes it
I
up.
think that's it,
We've
Renee.
had a great parade, a nice long parade with lots of entries and just really highlighting how our community is pulling together, really focusing on a positive future here in Lansing.
And we've had a great time being with you, and we hope you have as well. Thank you for watching the 45th Annual Lansing Good Neighbor Parade.
That's right, so we'll see you next year for the 46th, and we'll be looking for that to be even bigger and better.